Yo, great evening, Grand Rising. Wherever you're tuning in from, it's your girl, Focus Mom's Keisha. I'm back. I had to take a break. I just was feeling better last week. I am back and I am here. I had to go to the I had an appointment earlier and I had to go pick up something that that had belongs to me. That thing was almost $500. Yes. Yes, it's Whitney. I love me some Whitney. We had a moment. Yeah. Because yeah, them things ain't they not cheap. I spent almost $500 for a piece. Be still for Purple Rain. Ooh, who y'all telling to get out? Not the big timers. Get out. Who y'all telling to get out? Because somebody needs to get out. Get out your energy. Nobody's in my energy. This is so amazing. You've learned a lesson when you please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn the lives and the videos. It's a free way to donate to the channel to promote gender growth and also donating to the channel promotes channel growth. It goes into the channel, not me. Yeah. Anyway, so as we're closing in this Mercury retrograde. Now we're not in the clear because on the 16th is when we are out of the dark. On the 29th of November is when the retrograde ended. It went direct now, and it went direct. Now we're in the shadow period, the post shadow period, which is going to end on the 16th of December. And that, my dears, is when everything will be ending. This is the last retrograde of the year. This is 2026 is upon us, and a few, according to the Gregorian calendar, it's in a few more weeks. But when we know the true New Year is on its first day of summer, spring. Excuse me, first day of spring. That's summer. All things are new. Chicken. Whoop whoop. How's everyone doing this week? Has been a, yeah. What I was gonna say? Oh, we are in a super new moon, under the super new moon. I mean, super full moon. So if you've been having any sickness or any headaches, as I have all week, that energy is heavy from that moon. Because I have. I was gonna leave my jewelry on, however, I took it off because I was gonna take a nap initially, and yeah, that didn't happen. So I just sat there. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go out. I went to Burger King. That's how I know I gotta start eating this bullshit. I decided that I was going to try the SpongeBob meal. Gross. It was gross. The whole meal was gross, except for um the berry pie. That was delicious. But the rest of that burger and that, I guess it was tots. Bleh. I got there safely and back. 'Cause I had to pick up my piece be still. So now that it is over, ooh, I think I got some good news, y'all. Can't say nothing yet. I'll let y'all know soon. Just cross your fingers. Send me a prayer. All right, let me get into the loud chat. My family shows up and show us out as usual. Thank you. Because I really was not going to go live. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do that there because, yeah, I didn't already miss a week. So let me get it together. It's only because of this energy has been so heavy. And I couldn't think straight because my head was hurting. Because that's super, once when you're an empath, you feel all types of energy, whether it be online, in person, it don't even matter. It's just like, it's really heavy. And then when it's a full moon, the energy is heavy. And it was a super full moon, it's a heavier energy. So it's like the moon is like right there, like it can slap you in the face right now, like beep, right there. So All my energy has been drained out for the last week. Two. So this is going on week two. Um, yeah. Can't wait to this shit is over. Just remember, when your life feel like it's falling apart, that's when everything's actually falling into place. Cause I swear I've been real emotional. I didn't cry. I was just being real emotional. And I be feeling like my life about to fall apart. And I know that's when it's falling, everything is falling into place like it's supposed to. Whew, yes. I'm gonna let allow my hair to grow a little bit longer. Like maybe I like to bob, which probably be in like a month or two. And then I'm gonna oh then I'll decide when I want to relax it. I am going to relax it. Just not now. I'm just gonna, enjoy the moment. So anyway, and get into these comments. Nubia says, "Hey cousins, hey cousin." Photon says, "Hi." Ooh, ain't you a little short today, Miss Mel? My sister Amy says, "Welcome to the live. Mocha Beans. Cleanse your space, protect your energy at all costs and all times. Like the stream, share the live, and join for sacred perks. Let's align, uplift, and let's have some time." My incel says, "Hey, sisters, brother, and cousins. Hey, sister." My brother says, "I love that shirt." Gotta love Whitney. Whitney. I felt her spirits today. And all I could channel was, "I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Can I dance with somebody? With somebody who loves me." That's one of my favorite songs by Whitney. My sister said 24 in the chat. Yes, we did. We had 30. Thank you all, my family, for all of the gifts. I appreciate it. Yes. Can't wait to hear the good news. Yes, I can't wait to hear. um Y'all need to think she funny. What's this? Hey Asher, how are you? Welcome to the live. Happy birthday. Cheers to another vibration around the sun. Another year around the sun. We so happy to be here. Brother says, "Me too." Great evening, Real. Real says, Ansel, Amy, Tiana, Abdul. Abdul says, "Hey, Real." There go my little brother. Hey, Wolf. Wolf says, "What's up, Abdullah? What's up, Real? Wolf, how are you?" He said he's chilling and making really videos. And he says, "Hey, Real. Hey, Wolf, what's up?" Guys, Wolf said, "Hey, Amy." Okay, so let's discuss this stupid documentary because it pissed me off. And I side eye people that condone predatory behavior. Because of course y'all know we was discussing this earlier. Um, that's what I always watch her live on TV when you play video games. Wolf says I appreciate it. I know, right? You be playing them old school games like when we grew up in the 90s games and stuff with the Nintendo. So, yes. I watched the documentary last night. I was gonna watch the rest of it today, and I was just like already in it. So it's very disturbing, to say the least. And I side eye predatory behavior. So if anybody supports predatory behavior, please, I'm not the friend for you because I don't. As well as R. Kelly had 30 years, the diddler should have got more. Because there's no way and on this green earth that this nigga only spending 4.5 years in prison. It's no way. Money always talks. In the beginning, this nigga was a lame ass goofball. And then he just happened to find a way to acquire money. See, when you try too hard to fit in and then you don't have people that like you have to pay for attention, you have to pay for friendship, you have to pay for people to be around you, have to pay for love because you never had that growing up. When you can just allow it to flow, you know, organically. When you are the type of person where people just have that type of energy where people just want to flock to you, that's going to happen. Now, if you don't have that type of energy where people are just going to flock to you, then you need to cleanse your energy. Did you see my third World Runner live? Yes. Yes, I always share your lives. Yes, I do. When I catch them. Man, it was hectic. But Ninja got it and Ninja got into all of that. It was a headache. I get it. He ain't nothing but a big lame ass dork with money. That's all he is. He find a way to manipulate what who and what he needed to obtain the success that he had because the type of energy he had, nobody really wanted to be around him. And it all started with that the basketball the celebrity basketball game that he hosted. That's when like it was like four people that was sacrificed in that game on that that stampede, riot, or whatever you want to call it. That's when it started for him. And how are you a grown ass individual or supposed to be anyway, and you're jealous of your friend's success and you're jealous of a friendship that they have with someone else? I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't that type of person. I understand people have friends, you know, before I came into this picture, and I'm cool. Just what you're not finna do is you're not finna fuck over my friends. And this is what I be telling and both my best friends. Yeah, I'm not finna allow nobody to fuck over y'all. I'm just not. This is not the type of person I am. Even with y'all family. I'm not gonna allow y'all nobody to fuck over y'all. And that's it. Cause we don't do that around here. We're kind of fat. And so say, hey, real and Wolf. Wolf said, I appreciate your businesses. No problem. Hi, and sell header. Be the type of person that you want to attract. You have a shitty ass energy, that's what you're gonna attract. And in the long run, you're going to pay for it because karma comes swiftly and she comes fast. She might not come when you expect. Trust. However, she coming. And when she coming, oh baby, she coming. She gonna hit you like a ton of bricks and you was not expecting it. So yeah. And the people that I like, how are you coming to someone that's if they're clear and concise receipts and evidence that he has something to do with the unaliving of Biggie and Tupac. I don't care what nobody say. And that's because he was jealous. See, the thing about he's a Scorpio. He has a Virgo rising. Moon, excuse me, not rising. He has a Virgo moon. They're really emotional. Very emotional. Water signs are emotional anyway, because because of the current. And I always tell you, y'all sun size is your introduction. Your moon size tells you shows who you really are, and your rising just assists with showing the combination of the two. Why do you feel like you need to be jealous of someone else's friendship? I don't. I never got that. That's not the type of energy I exude. I don't. That's no. I can't do that. Because again, if you have people in your life before, other people align with you, there's no reason why you should be jealous at all. And it's not that, it's that their energy, their light outshine, or Biggie and Tupac, their lights outshine Diddlers, and that's why he was mad because Real recognized Real. They were the chosen one. They were chosen ones. They were supposed. Were here on assignment, and their assignment was cut short. They were here to do what they were supposed to do, and it was to bring the masses together. Oh, they're doing an NFL draft. Um, well, the Saints need to draft a new coach. Their record is ridiculous. Wait, what did we do? Oh, oh, okay. Because I got 4 topics. Because I have to catch up on from last week. How are you guys feeling? What are your plans for this weekend? Who is Mark Henry? That's how karma hits. Oh, swiftly and quickly. Yes, correct. My brother said, no trolling or you will get blocked. I don't play. And he don't. If you sneeze too hard, he gonna block. It's hilarious. And I appreciate you. And as always, thank you for the views. Much appreciated. My plan this weekend is to do stuff. And I always say I do stuff, gonna do stuff, and I don't do it. So right now it's crunch time because I have 5 more months to get things in order. That's just because of me personally. And I gotta go once I get I have to pay for it. I have to get y'all niece some pictures taken for her senior pictures. 'Cause since they don't do them at school, I just don't understand. She's absolutely positively not a people person at all. And it's hilarious to me. Exercise, look at more lights with baby girl and a concert with her and all in one. Aw. What's the concert, sis? You got your Cash App yesterday? Awesome. I need to add mine and figure out how to put it on my channel. That Apple Pay and yeah, that and Apple Pay. I'm gonna walk tomorrow. I really didn't really walk, so I'm just like gonna walk for about maybe a good hour or so. It's been real cool in the daytime, so that's why I wait till after like a certain time, cause after 12, that's when it here in Florida, after 12, that's when it's warmer. Like I had to ask, um, what the temperature was gonna be like, and they said it was gonna be 81 degrees. However, I went outside and the weather was just fine. It was not really hot. Okay, so we're gonna go back up here. And I'm gonna review the topics from last week. Cause yeah. Tuesday, last Tuesday. The topic was your blessings. I say blessings because there's a different meaning. I don't want anyone to be less than what they already are. This message is getting on my nerves. You say Mario. Hmm? Okay, 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 I got you. I was like Mario. Now I have to figure out how to link it to YouTube. You already know the card button where people can send you money. How did you do it? I don't have them linked yet. I have um I still have where the donations, you know. Okay. So the theme is understanding divine timing without losing faith. Don't ever lose your sight of yourself. Spit yourself some daily affirmations in the mirror. You go in the bathroom every day, and I know you look in the mirror because I look in the mirror myself, and I'm like, "Oh, girl, you this fire. You gotta hype yourself up." You when the rest of the world looks grim, and you just don't feel like it yourself, and you just like, "Yes, that's a bad, it's a bad somebody. You is fine. You is beautiful. You is handsome to the men. You know, you got to do that because sometimes you just feeling away, and I trust. I get it. I've been there. Don't lose sight of yourself. How divine delays protect you from what you can't see. You're always delayed, not denied. Remember that. And it's always going to be a delay for a reason. That means you're not ready to receive the universe has in store for you, or the universe is going to align you with something better than what you manifested. So if there's a bit of a delay of something you've been manifesting, it works out all in divine time there. Promise. Why patience is so spiritually what? Is a spiritual strategy, not a punishment. You have to be patient. Patience is a virtue, no matter what. No matter how bad we want certain things and we want it to, align, you want it to be aligned with us, expeditiously. Again, it's not on our time, it's divine timing from the universe. Uh, when things fall apart, so alignment can fall into place. See, didn't I just mention that before I even read this? I be telling you, I be knowing I be in sync. You have to trust in the universe. Trust that you're gonna get exactly what you asked for and more. Or better. When you feel your word is gonna falling apart, it feels like it's falling apart, nothing is going right. That's only because what you're supposed to be in line align with. with is going to fall into place. I just mentioned that. Learning to wait with expectation instead of frustration. Yes, the waiting game is very frustrating. I get it. Believe me, I'm waiting on some things. Just expect the unexpected and expect that whatever it is that you ask for will come when you need it the most. What if the delay is your preparation? It's catapulting you into something that the universe is catapulting you something into what it is going to align you with. You understand? So it's setting up and preparing you for what it has in store for you. It's gonna be phenomenal. This the last. Okay, so the one from last Friday was stop shrinking your light to keep the peace. Sometimes you just gotta go off on the beach. Okay, point blank. Period. Like, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. I can't do that because I would have got fired. It was this lady. Now I'm not gonna disclose the information because I work in healthcare and we can't do that. That called in and she was upset because her medication wasn't, ready for her to order. She had an attitude. Now I'm just sitting up here like I'm just telling her I've gotten into I know when I'm done with something, I get to the point where I just say just about anything just so people just leave me alone. It's bad. However, you know, shit is happening. Human being, what can you say? So she asked me if I could transfer it to someone else that would be willing to assist her. Baby, I wanted to cuss her out so bad, and you know what I did instead? I laughed at her. Cause what you're not finna do is you're not finna patronize me, okay? You're not what you're finna do. Especially when I'm doing my job and I'm helping you. You're calling me, I'm not calling you. Don't patronize me because I'm ignorant and I'm gonna laugh. I rather laugh instead of being upset because that's just better for me. Now I could have told her something another. What I would have told her, I would have lost my job probably if they would have heard that. If they would have heard what I said. So instead, I laughed. Ah, it's funny. And when I was going to transfer her, she hung up. So don't allow nobody to, you know, become a thief for joy and steal your and siphon your energy because the more upset you continue to be, excuse me, the more you're gonna make yourself sick. And every time you decide that you want to generate energy from a place of anger and the heat of the moment, you're gonna be sick. I just to the point now where I'm just like, whatever. This is why I cut my locks. I was gonna comb them out. I just needed to get rid of that energy, that displaced energy that was upon me because it was really weighing me down. The locks was making my neck hurt. And plus, I have to sit here 8 hours a day in this very chair with a stiff neck and back working. It's very, very, very stressful in healthcare. No longer dimming yourself up for comfort and acceptance. Listen, as I've said it, going forward from now to 20, and starting in 2026, I plan to only support those who support me. I'm not about to go out of my way and breaking my neck for nobody who not doing the same for me. And I already said that. That's why I blocked my ex, because I do not have the time nor the patience to pacify a grown person. If you're not exuding the same energy that I'm providing to you, I'm not doing it. Like, whatever. I'm not an ass kisser. My grandma did not raise me that. Oh, I uploaded 2 new YouTube shorts. Ah, it's probably gonna be something crazy. Hey, Monique, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Wolf says hi, Monique. How self-shrinking creates silent resentment. Stop shrinking yourself to being up in putting yourself in a box to pacify other people's feelings. Because in the end, you are going to not be okay with what they're doing. You're not gonna accept, you're not no longer gonna accept the person that you are, and you have to stop and ask yourself, do I really want to do this for this person? Is this important enough for me to want to do? You gotta learn how to put your foot down and say no sometimes. And not continue to always say yes to things that you really do not agree with and don't plan on wanting to do it in the first place. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome to the live. Wolf says hi, Elizabeth. I really want to play some music. However, YouTube be tripping. So, yeah, next time. I'll just take the music out. Um, why your light triggers those not ready to show. Didn't I just say didn't I just say that when I was I spit. When I just mentioned the reason that Diddy is jealous, he unalived Tupac and Biggie. The reason was because their aura and their light that they exuded to the world triggered him, triggered him to a point where he had to have them moved out of the way so it could be all about him. Some people are just selfish. I'm not gonna blame this based on his sign because he is a Scorpio. A lot of people are selfish, just have their moments when they're selfish. And other people are just selfish for no reason. You gotta stop that. And if it's not feeding you, financing you, or you, what you bothered about it for? You are allowed, as I stated before, you are allowed to have friends that have other friends because those friends were there in the picture before you were. Now, if it was in that moment to where, you know, people, places, and things are going to start to fall off in your life when you um reach out to the God, divine, in the universe, and you not ask, you request for anything that does not serve anything, anyone, anything does not serve a purpose in my life. Please remove it or them with harm to none and no harm to me. You got to put that at the end, because that's how the in the universe knows that you are what your true intentions are. You just start saying that from now on. If you're, you know, manifesting something, make sure that you add on with harm to none and no harm to me. So that lets the universe know that you have good and pure intentions. Because if you just ask for something, you get it. You don't know what happened in the interim, in the background, for you to even be able to receive what you asked for. And it might have deterred someone else, and that's not what your true intentions are. So you have to be clear and concise about and with your intentions of what you're manifesting, so it does not affect anyone or harm anyone. I like your background. Thanks, Elizabeth. Wolf said no, Charlie. I'm about to listen to Tupac. He one of my favorite rappers, for real. Like, Tupac was one of a kind, just like Biggie. And, they could have done great things have they still been living now. Like, seriously, they could have been a force to working with together, because that was the ultimate goal. They wanted to get away from what was hindering them, and you know that was cut short. Let's see. Amy says, "Hey, Monique." Uh, Wolf says, "I do that when I do my affirmations." That's right. See, that's how you know that you're. That's how the universe picks up and knows that your intentions are pure. So I don't want nothing to. If I manifest in an apartment, I don't want anything to happen to whomever was in the apartment before me to be the reason why I received the apartment. I'm just using this as an example. You know, received the apartment and they had to get out. I want to make my intentions clear and concise. Thank you all for the gifts, family. Hi, Jelani. Welcome to the live. What's that? Nothing to Lose is one of my most favorite songs. Mine is I have a lot. One of them is Till the End of Time with RL from Next. Take these broken wings. I need your hands to come and heal me once again so I can fly until the end of time. Words have meanings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you know, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for the gifts. I love you immensely. Junior Red, I'm copper. Thank you. Thank you. Black is a color. My skin is brown. I'm gonna learn y'all something, I promise. If you're so I said that all to say this. If your light shines brighter and it triggers those who wants to dim your light, that's a in them issue, and that's something they need to deal with. You wonder why? Really? Out of all songs, that one? No, I'm channeling. Thank you. I mean, some females are there are women and there are females. Please learn how to differentiate the two. Just like there are males and there are men. Let's learn how to differentiate the two. Exuding this type of ridiculous behavior. You know what really kills me? These stupid mic podcasts. Like everybody is getting a podcast, and a lot of people podcasts need to be muted, like indefinitely, because the shit they be saying out of their mouth just don't make absolute no sense. It's stupid. Like, why are y'all upset? Why are y'all mad? These men are so fixated on, you know, being jealous of um Russell Wilson and Clay Thompson. It's sadly ridiculous. And then I need them to go heal and seek therapy. They happen to find women that they love, like Russell. That was Sierra. Sierra was a single mother. He accepted Future um as his own, and then they created a family, had more children together. Like, I really need them to shut up. I really do. Stop telling women what they don't deserve. Stop telling single mothers that they don't deserve to be in a relationship. Cause who the fuck are you to decide that you want to write somebody else's future? You are nobody. If you are not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. If you are not a part of that story, don't try to come in and add your 2 cents, because nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Everybody has a past. Everybody. Everybody does not have a picture perfect past. Like, show some people deserve grace. I said some people, not all, because a few people they don't. Leave these young ladies the fuck alone. Like, why are you mad? And these young men alone. Why the fuck are you mad, bro? Like, seriously, why you mad? Because you want them for yourself? You're mad because they didn't choose you? Is that it? Because that's what I'm thinking. They're upset because they weren't chosen. And I'm so sick of hearing about the fucking word simp. Oh, a man is not a simp because he chose to love a black man is not a simp because he chose to love a black woman correctly. Like, are you fucking okay? Are you okay? Are you high? Like, what is wrong with your thought process? Meg this, Meg that, Meg. I don't give a fuck what Meg did in her past. She's still young and she getting her together. But guess what? That girl went to school and got her she had graduated high school. She came into this music game. Her mama was her biggest fan and her biggest support. Her mama pushed her to where she, you know, where she needed to be. Then after she lost her parents, she and her grandma, she had nobody. So it's you do you know I understand how hard it is to have to pick yourself up when you have absolutely positively no support at all, like no friends at all, nobody in your inner circle telling you, friend, don't do this. Friend, I don't think that's a good idea. That is not a good look. Yada yada yada. Everything is gonna be okay. I'm here for you, and genuinely be there for that person. Give them a hug and you know align them with what they need. Okay, so she did whatever she did in the past. So fucking what? That girl got a degree though. I she graduated with honors from TSU. So don't tell me she's not allowed to. have love. You gotta kiss a million frogs and before you get your prince or princess. It's happened. Everybody doesn't have that, is not gonna experience that whirlwind romance, right off the back. You gotta go through some, a lot, a few hurdles before you're able to get to the finish line. Like, damn, like, and I love me some Sierra and I love me some Meg. I don't really watch football. However, the man that Russell is for Sierra, I love them. I love their love. I love their whole family dynamic. And the thing that then while we speaking on them, it was one of his ex teammates. This nigga pissed me off. Like, bro, what was your family? So Russell invited him to their house for Thanksgiving or whatever. And I guess this was a few years ago, so the video resurfaced. And he called him a weirdo because it was just them. Okay, sometimes your family is the one you created. Everybody don't have that family where they can just call them and say, "Hey, you can come to the house" or whatever. No, and not everybody has grown up with a close knit family. It is better to have, you know, and your family is going to be the family that you created. What they fucking do? Hold on, y'all, because I just lost my thing. But I'm getting back to my point. Oh, weekly topics. Uh, oh yeah. So yeah, so he decided he wanted to go on these one of these stupid ass podcasts whose mics need to be permanently disabled to express his grievances of why they didn't have anybody. And it was someone else's podcast. He was like, "Bro, did you fail to realize or fail to tell the people about what you were in prison for?" Because he was let go from the NFL, and I didn't even notice. I knew it was going to be something because of a domestic dispute. He decided he wanted to punch somebody in the jaw, and he got kicked out. What you what you what you manifest is your actions says a lot about you. Okay, and what you decide that you want to do, everything catches up to you, no matter what. So however you choose to, whatever path you choose to walk upon, that's going to affect you. So because he decided he wanted to be a quote unquote bad boy, he's had to serve time, 3 years. Trying to find my nail file, y'all. Anyway, so how you gonna get mad when somebody um took it upon themselves to nicely invite you to their family home to spend a holiday with them, and then you go and badmouth them? This is why people, thank you very much, Tally, for the Sunday. This is why people do not allow everybody into their home, for that reason. People talk too damn much. Whatever stays in my house, whatever we do in my house, it stays in my house. It don't need to be gone for everybody else to know. I ain't like, gonna do nothing crazy. I'm just stating a fact. Like, how are you upset because the family that Russell created with Sierra, it was the only people that were at the house? So fucking what? You not, and one of the dudes that was on another podcast, he was like, "Bro, you ain't even domesticated. So how you gonna give an opinion about how the way somebody else domesticates their house when you don't even know how to?" And I agree. The strength of himself, Russell allowed this badass energy into his home because he didn't know that it was going to be detrimental. Like I don't get it at all. And and then the mere fact that you decided you wanted to go on the podcast because you wanted some attention that bad, that you needed to go and tell these stupid people and the rest of the world how it was weird. Well, you know what? If you felt it was weird, you should have got your ass up and you should have went the fuck to your own house. Why were you not at your house? Why were you not with your own family? Because they don't want to be around you. That's why. Because they know your background and your history with your temple. That's why you was not invited to the family gatherings. Period. Let it go. This is why you have to be mindful. I know Russell meant well. However, you do have to be mindful about who you let into your energy, into your space, because everyone does not have the best intentions, and they talk too much, and they always gonna feel like they need to gather some attention so they can go and you know, say how they supposedly felt in that moment. But if you felt that way, you should have ask questions before you enter the room. Like, is this all who gonna be here? And if you did not feel comfortable being there, you should have fucking left. I'm not gonna be somewhere I feel uncomfortable. That's just me. I if I'm somewhere and I feel the energy is off and I feel uncomfortable, I'm leaving. Thank you for the invite. I really gotta go. And you don't owe nobody an explanation. If it was all that bad as he's making out to be, because I'm sure it wasn't. They seem like a delightful family. And then the fact that they ribbon Clay because he's dating Meg. Nobody asks for y'all unwarranted ashy ass single opinion. Cause I'm sure these niggas is really signal. Like, are you serious right now? This dude got on TikTok and he made a whole fucking dumbass video about how we lost Clay because, or them, the men lost Clay because he apologized to Meg when he picked her up late from the airport. No, motherfucker, his parents raised him with some fucking respect. That's what happened. Sorry that no, I'm not even sorry. You're bad because you never encountered someone that you had to, you know, get all your feelings for. You're bad. So you didn't lose nothing. He ain't stunting y'all. And the fact that they keep blaming Meg for how he's playing. You ever think about people get tired because certain people have a job and then after a while that job just tired and then you just start doing shit and you just don't give a fuck. Like me. Like when you first start the job, you do everything right, you make sure you there on time. And then after a while, when the energy is off and your heart is not really in it, you're just like fuck it and you just do anything. I'm just being honest. You do enough so you don't lose your job. That's what you're doing. His game is not off because of her. His game is off because of him. And oh, so what? So what? Because he apologized for picking her up late. That's what men do. So what? Because he gave her flowers because he's a gentleman. Boo hoo! Don't nobody give a fuck. Go cry in the pillow because you mad. Why are you mad? Because he didn't choose you. Is that it? Are you? That's what the issue is. Because he didn't choose you, so now you're upset. Well, tough titty. Go take that up with your mom, your mammy, and your po, and you figure out why you don't have the best relationships in your life. Calling him a white boy. That boy is he black. His daddy black. So he black. And that she took the time to, you know, women are going to do for a man when they truly like the man. She decided she wanted to, prepare this elaborate dinner for Thanksgiving. You know why? Cause she really truly loves Clay. And I can tell just based on, the other ones she was with. She didn't like them like that. They were just there for a placeholder until she found, someone that was more suitable for her and actually, made her a man that actually made her feel safe. Clay makes is her safe place. Russell is Sierra's safe place. So when a man is our safe place, we're gonna go above and beyond for that man. And a lot of these niggas do not understand that because they not safe, so they don't know how to place safeness in a woman's life. And that's why a lot of us have to walk around like, no limit soldiers. I don't act like that when I feel safe. I was like that in the beginning of my last relationship, and then towards the end, I started becoming a no limit soldier because I was just like, well, nigga, you gonna do what you want to do, so am I. And then at that moment, I didn't think about. I should have just walked away because it really stopped serving me purpose. And then it just took me to now to realize that's the energy I don't. That's the type of energy I don't want in my life any longer. So I'd like to ask again. So everything in life is trial and error. You gotta allow people grace. What you say? Hold on, because I'm missing the comments. I'm just talking. Uh, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Who said, "Yeah, I can relate to the song that because the last girlfriend who did me dirty." You gonna have to let that go. Woof. No disrespect to my sisters in the chat. We know none taken. And so said, right. I get sick of hearing them speak on women. Like, grow up. Like, talk about y'all balls and y'all dick. Stop talking about women. Because you're not a woman, so you haven't the slightest clue what it is to be a real woman. I ain't talking about them bitches over there that be acting like they dumb and stupid and think everything that a man does is gay. That's the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my fucking life. Like, for example, hold on, because I'm gonna get to that part in just a moment. Wolf said, bye, John, speak your ass out of here. You funny. Okay. And so I said it seems they want to be a woman so bad, sis, so bad. They just want to be bad bitches. I swear, I cannot. Uh, Ansel said, right, Wolf. Wolf said, Ansel, I don't play about my big sis, and I appreciate your Libra. Ansel said, nobody's perfect, including. Oops. including the ashes that speak negatively on women. And it's not just women, it's black women. And this is like the rhetoric we're continuing to they're continuing to overcast, and fucking ridiculous. And it's very tiresome, and it needs to stop. Ansel says, same here, Wolf. We don't play about her. And don't. I love y'all. Um, Abdul said, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Frederick. Wolf says, Abdul, right. Ansel says, it's beyond annoying. Like, we're not supposed to be happy with a real man that will do right by us and our kids. Exactly. That shit, that really blows me, like, for real. That drives me. Just because I'm a single mother, that does not mean I don't deserve to have a man who is going to love on me and my child. Like, who the fuck are you? And who put you in charge of the rest of the men in the world? Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Why does that even matter to you? Is it bothering you? If it's not feeding, fucking financing you, shut the fuck up. No, don't nobody care how you feel. I really don't. You don't never know what a man is feeling. Like, they want a woman that has a lot of children, they know what they're getting into, even if they have a few children or no children. They know what they're getting into when they decide they choose this woman. They know what they got getting themselves into. That's because that's what who they chose. Wolf said, I did that and got hurt in the end, and I learned a lot from it. Yes, as you should. And so, me too. Wolf said, true. Amy said, Faxes. And so I said, and how does he know that maybe the other family members went to a big mama's house, or maybe they wanted to just stay home just because? Exactly. Don't nobody, like, it's getting to the point where people just don't want to, go all over the place for Thanksgiving. They rather be at their own homes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Wolf said it's been fun chopping it up with y'all. Wolf signing out. All right, Wolf. Have a good night. Amy says good night, Wolf. Sally, thank you for the Sunday. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Um, Wolf says same to you, Amy and Big Sis and the family. All right, love you. Have a good weekend. What are we talking about? We're talking about stupid people. Um, Melissa and Amy said, "Hi, Melissa. Precious, who's the Skippy? Precious, there. Us African Americans need to stick together. We really do. We really do. And it's more of us. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing?" Amy says, "Me too." And so says, "We'll see you later." Amy says, "Hi, Skippy." Oh, Sonny, that's why you're on the other side of the screen. Good day. Get a job. Baby, I got one. Would you like to sponsor me since you're worried about my income? I mean, you can feel free to donate. Oh, you are blocked. My bad. Amy says, hot mess. Right, sis? Vincent said, I am new to the channel. What are we doing? Hi, Vincent. Welcome to the live. We are talking. Uzi, thank you for the 100. Hi, not breezy. Amy's Ansel's laughing. Who said people got issues? Seriously. Ariel says, hi, hi, welcome to the live. Happy Friday, Amora. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, my love. Is that a great? Why do people come and ask questions? I farted while watching your videos. I farted too. So, hey, thank you for the yeah, thank you for being here. What? I mean, they gonna say some stupid shit. So I don't think Skippy was saying nothing. Oh no, sis, Skippy was a white troll. Oh, good looking sis. Cause okay, I wasn't paying attention. I was just talking. Wolf said hi, Boogie. El Boogie said, Ansel, happy Venus Day, Friday, girlfriend. Ansel was laughing. One thing about y'all gonna do y'all research, and I love it. Amy said, "Hey, Boogie," and laughing. Happy Friday. Ansel said, "Like, don't come over here saying stupid shit. Like, seriously, go find y'all something to do." I got gas too, and I passed gas. Y'all don't even know it, cause shit, I got gas. I got a sassy something. We're human beings moving along. Like, what the fuck? Was that announcement very important that you needed to let everybody know? Cause we don't give down. Um, Albert said, "Wolf, happy Friday." Howling. Me too, Dr. Fartman. Y'all, I cannot with these people. Like, seriously, y'all just trolling for no reason. Thank you for the views, though. I appreciate it. Like, okay, you got gas. Whoop de doo. So do I. And it's real bad. Anyway, so I saw this video, right? It was the dumbest shit ever. This girl said, a man that I think something about, I don't remember the first part of the video, but she said a man that wears a seatbelt is not a straight man. Girl, are you okay? The seatbelts are there for your protection. That's for everybody, not just like what is with these stupid ass girls? Like y'all like they just say anything for fucking attention. Like attention is is the number one drug, and it needs to be studied. Like, are you serious right now? The man is he not a man because he's wearing a seatbelt? Are you stupid? Like, did you really fall and bump your damn head? Because I'm not understanding. How does that determine um a person's actuality because they wearing a seatbelt? Are you high? Are you okay? Did your mama bump you on your head? Because that was stupid. Then I saw another video earlier about um with this girl, this guy, she said a guy asked her to go to for coffee. Like she had a whole attitude because girl, are you too good to go to coffee? If you don't like coffee, just say that and y'all can discuss something else. Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what is the fucking issue with these simple bitches? Cause it don't matter if they young or old, they simple minded. Like I'm just people just make my simple motherfuckers make my ass itch. Like, stop saying stupid shit because you want engagement and you want fucking attention. Like, seriously. Wearing a seatbelt don't got nothing to do with nobody's how they swing. How a man swing his wood. This is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my whole entire life. And I've heard some stupid shit. And I'm just gonna call a spade and call it what it is. It's stupid. Like, are you okay? Why does that even matter? The seatbelts were designed for safety. This is nothing else, nothing more, and nothing less. Safety, safety first. This is why a lot of these females, because there's females and there's women. This is why a lot of these females are single now because they say stupid shit like that. I don't want to go for coffee. She said the man wanted to go for coffee and a walk. Bitch, that's his introduction to getting to know you. Why is that an issue? Why? Why do you feel like you are too good to go to walk around the park or whatever and for coffee? If you don't like coffee, say something else. I like coffee myself. Depends on where we going. And if I don't like it, I'm like, hey, I really don't like coffee. Can we do something else? And if he around my hair, I'll be okay with that. I don't understand why these simpletons always think they deserve to have a 5-star meal and y'all just met. Nobody is trying to finance you for you to get you to like them. These men peep game long time ago. Y'all got to be, y'all got to do better. They got to, not y'all. They got to do better than that because that shit is really stupid. A man is going to determine how he wants to court you. So if he decides he wants to take you out for, something light and a walk, that means he wants something intimate and he wants to get to know you. A lot of times when you go out of the date and you're going to dinner, you can't because you're around a lot of people and it's a lot of noise, can't really hear the conversation per se unless you're leaning over like this to be a part of the conversation. It's like stupid to me. Like, shut the fuck up. Don't stay single. Don't do nothing. How about you date women? How about that? That's what you do. Since you don't like men, you date women. And these stupid ass nigga dactyls, they can date men because that's who they trying to impress any fucking way. They're not trying to impress women. Go suck on an egg. Amy laughing. Um, Boogie said, Amy, happy Friday, sister. Ansel's laughing. Y'all know I don't hold my tongue for nobody. I don't give a damn. It's stupid. Amy says, happy Friday. Boogie says, yes, Amora. Went to Skippy's page. A whole white person. Oh, trolling. Okay. Good looking, sis. Appreciate you. Ansel's shaking my head. Boogie says, oh, she wants a crash dummy. Yep. That's exactly what she wants, a crash dummy. Because I have never heard no simpleton shit like that in all my life. Please, just I cannot for the life of me. I can't. And they really make it bad for the women, the single women that actually have fucking common sense. And a lot of these nigga dactyls, that's what they want. These simple ass bitches who say anything and think that's okay. Really? Do you really like the person or you want a free meal? Because if I don't like a dude, I'm just gonna go out for a free meal. I have no interest in it. I've done that before. Now, will I do it again? No, I'm just not gonna date anybody I don't like. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Am I proud of that? No. No, I'm not. However, I was unhealed and I didn't give a damn. Now I care more about my peace than I do just having a free meal because I can buy my own food. Just I don't want no crash dummy. Sorry. That's it. They ain't got them. Abdul said, "I wear a seatbelt, and I definitely don't like hot." Oh, we know that. We know that, brother. I promise it be written all over your face. I said I was laughing at Abdul. Amy was like, right. That booker said, I don't play about trolls. I will zap the fuck out of yeah. I know it. Sis, I know. And so woosah, yes, I need one. Um that booker says, brother vegan. And we says Boogie zapped them. You zapped them fast. Right? Thank you for the floating heart, Monique. And so I said, yeah, right, sis. Boogie is not playing around at all. And we said, right. Uh, the Boogie said, Amy, hand on the trigger, sis. I'm not playing. I'm blaming. She said, bye, Ashy. We said, right. I love y'all for real. And we said, but coffee shops sells tea too. I'm just saying she was wrong for that. Yes, you don't have to just get coffee. You can get tea. You can get a frappuccino, some it don't have to be coffee. Like you can get a pastry. Like come the have some common sense and decorum about yourself. It's giving you want to be single and you like women. That's what it's giving. Because that's what I'm gathering. And quite honestly, I don't even drink coffee like that. Like talking about it, I prefer tea or a refresher. Anyway, a fruit refresher. And so it's laughing. And says right. Monique says, "Hey Ansel." Hey Amy. Amy says, "Hey Monique." Monique says, "Hey Abdul." Thank you, Randall, for the 100. Monique says, "Hey L Boogie." L Boogie's giggling, and Amy is laughing. Ansel is laughing. I mean, says, "Hey Monique." Shit, everybody laugh. Like oh my gosh, like I just uh hi again, Elizabeth. Welcome to the live new and returning subscribers. Appreciate y'all being here. I can't. People really frustrate me, and I just this is why I become a recluse, and I have to go into my, you know, into myself, into my, into my shell, because I really hate. This is why I had to stay off of social media for a minute, because social media be pissing me off. Nick says, "Hey, Elizabeth." Yeah. So, people really be blowing me how they upset with other people's opinion. Like, who who made you? Who died and made you the king, or queen of opinions? Y'all want to hear something funny? So I was on Threads, right? And somebody they always posting Nicki Minaj because they swear she the greatest person and the greatest rapper. No, that bitch she's delusional. She is she's an unstable creature. She's a MAGA, and she supports predatory behavior. I don't support none of that. That's why I'm not a fan of her. If you are a fan of Nicki Minaj, I can't be your friend. I side eye you because that means you're condoning predatory behavior, and I'm not okay with that. And y'all in the orange dusty mop in the office. It's a one thing to be a fan of a celebrity, and it's another thing to be a fan of a celebrity, and you want to come at other people that you don't know, but you capping for this person, and you're mad because other people's opinion of that said person. This person is not going to pay your bills, my dear, at all. It's just questionable, and I don't idolize these celebrities. They have their own lives. They got their own, demons they gotta fight. I'm just not. But predatory behavior is where I draw the line. Like somebody posted something earlier, like saying, and that was another thing about Cassie. Like they making her to be out the villain in the story that they had nothing to do a part of. No, she's not. She is a survivor. She's not even a victim. She's a survivor. Because anybody with good sense knows it's hard to leave a domestic situation when you don't know how, when you are scared for your life and in fear for if anything should happen to anyone or anything or anyone around you. You're scared for that. So that's kind of a protective way of not allowing anything else to for you to be not that I'm condoning it, but however, just for you to be the source of the negative energy, the punching bag, what have you. So nothing else happened. So nothing serious happens to anyone of your loved ones close to you. That's how I see it. And it's hard to with a dude with that much power that no, they did not. It was hard for her to leave that man. It really was. I don't give a damn what they was talking about in them damn emails, text messages, what the fuck ever conversation they were having. It's all a mental thing. He was literally mentally manipulating this girl. And I'm sorry, I am Ryan Leslie as well, because he knew how that she was 19 when they started dating. You a grown ass man. What is you doing with a child? I don't condone clown ass behavior. I don't condone predatory behavior. I don't. Let me get to the other. Let me say I'm not either. Elizabeth is. Oh, it's okay, Elizabeth. This is me. I mean, Abdul said I don't like her no more either. Just I don't. I can't. Empress says, Amy had gorgeous. Monica says, Empress, she's waving. They don't have to mind their own. I can listen to Shira and not take anything she says. Literally. Yes, some women are looking for a come up, not a healthy relationship. And that's exactly correct, sis. They not. You talk about Shira 7, sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, if listening to, like, how we listen to Jacayla and Louis, you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Because a lot of things that she says, I don't agree with either. However, hey, who am I? Who is capping? Girl, they got mad at me because Neighborhood Talk posted a picture of her, and I posted a meme that says, "Stairs in ancestral disgust." Girl, and these fake profiles decided they wanted to come at me after I gave them the business and blocked them. Cause what we not finna do is you're not finna be capping for somebody who is not paying your bills, who is exuding predatory behavior and supports the orange mop that's in the White House. There's that. There's always these wannabe keep poor popping thugs that got the most to say, but you don't have a profile pic. Baby, you can't say nothing about me that you think that's gonna hurt my feelings because it's not. You talking about how I look, baby. When my inbox be jumping, this is I don't choose to entertain. I stop entertaining stupidity. So there's that. Don't ever come for my looks, baby. I always get what I want. I'm gonna say Empress, happy Friday, familia. I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't like her no more either. Empress says, come on. Monique High beautiful, Elba High gorgeous. Amy says she is. Ansa says, hey Empress. Empress says, hi beautiful Ansel. I actually wasn't expecting you to be live. Oh, I really wasn't. And I used to go live at 6 o'clock, but I needed enough time to give me, to like get my mind right after I get off work, and I need about an hour to do so because I need to clear my clear my head of work and foolishness. Because quite honestly, I don't talk to nobody at work really, but my coach. That's it. I do not. We have a whole team chat in Teams. I don't even talk to them. I put in the every day. I put in the times that I go to break and lunch, and I do that for me to keep up with my schedule. Other than that, I don't have a conversation with no people because I don't like none of them. And so says, "Hey Empress, oh hi Penny Gorgeous. Well, what happened? Okay, so she started to be weird. Empress said, hey real, hey cousin. Abdul, hey cousin. Ritual and sacrifice the whole time. Yep, absolutely. Elba said, Elizabeth, baby, what are you? What could you got going on? Right? I was wondering. I'm like, what is with emojis? I haven't the slightest clue. Hi, gorgeous Empress. Good to see you, babes. Elba said, Nikki's a toxic male-centered woman, and male-centered women are dangerous. Very. I can't stand them. And you notice how male-centered women never have any women friends? That's something to be studied. Empress said L Boogie facts. Empress says facts, sis. Did you laugh? Because I can't see. Yeah. So yeah, the moral of the story is don't come for me unless I send to you. I send for you. And I don't like bullies. But don't try to attack me. I have the right to have my own personal opinion about whomever I choose to. If you have a problem with that, that is a you issue, not me. My world does not revolve around you. Seek therapy and heal because you have underlying issues and childhood trauma you need to work on. There's that. Wait, what did I say? Okay, I was off course. I'm back. Choosing out this authenticity over approval. I swear I can't read it. Standing boldly in your truth, even if it's loud for others. Why fit in when you are destined to stand out? I mean, duh. Be your extra extraordinary self. Extra, extra. Where have you been dimming instead of raising? Mm, all right. Because it's almost 8:30. Really gotta stop eating ice. It's so good though. So bad. Thomas, where in here did you hear me speak Spanish? No, I do not speak Spanish. I speak realness, sarcasm, English, and intelligence. I don't speak nothing else. I don't speak no other language. She says that. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Jack. See you later. Let me see where we at. We at. So this past Tuesday is the topic was you don't have to carry what you've outgrown. Let it go. I tell y'all that all the time. Let it go. Releasing emotional weight that no longer belongs to you. What do I always tell y'all? Release the things and people who no longer serve your purpose. It is not there are nothing more but a huge weight that's going to weigh you down if you allow them it or whatever. Signs you've spiritually outgrown a person, habit, or mindset. I only have a few people in my circle, and my circle is this small. I used to be that person that had a whole bunch of friends. However, when as I got older and I started to evolve, I just realized I don't need all these people in my life. And I started to realize when you start to realize people's true intentions for you, people are around you for a lesson in a lesson in a season in a lifetime. So the people that stay longer than as long as they do are the ones who are going to be around for a lifetime. Yes, blessings are lessons. Correct. Whew. Man, I need to detox bag. It's ridiculous. How outgrowing something doesn't require an explanation. I just said this earlier. Maybe a visit. Maybe. That's a bit big on maybe. When you start to evolve, to you don't owe nobody an explanation for as to why you cut them off. Let them fall by the wayside. Oh, Empress, thank you for the Sunday early. I appreciate you. I love you. If I didn't tell you that. Now how he gonna get off my live and then go live? Yes, I'm talking about Wolf. Anyway, right? Just like I ain't gonna see the notifications. Sir, are you okay? You know I'm gonna call it out. Don't do me that because you could have waited. And show me the same respect that you show everybody else live you be in. Tonight has been hilarious. Well, I'm glad. Y'all know I'm here to make y'all think and I'm here to make y'all entertain. What? Lightening your load so your blessings can find you. The reason I cut my hair. One of the reasons. I'm gonna relock it. I just needed to eliminate that energy that was tied to the other locks. Maybe sometime next year when I decide I'm gonna lock it. Cause I already know my hair gonna grow. It's growing now, and I not cut it. I cut it the ends off, but have my hair grow like weeds. So whatever. And the beautiful part about it is I can touch and go. All I gotta do is slap some water, some Earl in it, and go on about my business. It's something I needed to raise. Cause y'all know, I've been I had those dreams, so that was my confirmation. And then the two song cover, the OT Genesis song with Dung Dolph Cut It, and then Magnet by that verse and Magnet by Cardi B about Tony Braxton. Yeah, those are my confirmations. So chop chop lollipop, and yep, I like it. It works for me. I just had one of my sisters. She combed her locks out. I didn't feel like doing all that. I was going to. I had the intention of combing them out, and I was just like, no. I just cut them from the roots, and I washed it. It's easy to wash because it dries like instantly. I didn't feel like sitting up here trying to comb out because y'all know I got a lot of hair. And that unlocks was a lot. I was not doing it. So snip snip and we got a grip. Okay, so where we at? Make sure that you're eliminating the things that it will stop you from elevating. That's what I did. None of my exes bother me. It's wonderful. Have bothered me. Then that means my cycle is completed and I don't have to worry about any of my exes because my exes used to bother me all the time during, especially during the retrograde. None of them have reached out to me and it's wonderful. I am glad that I purposely changed my phone number because I'm not entertaining nobody that's in a relationship and I'm not, or married. I'm not gonna do it. If it's not about business, isn't nothing we need to be talking about. And I don't have a child with none of them, so we don't have nothing to talk about. Your cycle is complete when you have learned your lessons that the universe has sent you, especially during the retrograde, because people will reach out and when you entertain them, is that gonna delay your divine, you know, elevation. Once you stop entertaining the BS, then that's you have completed the cycle. Okay, so there's that. What are you still carrying that your future self has already released? I ain't carrying nothing. Okay, maybe I am a little bit. I still got some things I gotta work out, in due time. It's gonna happen. So less and less and less that I have to deal with these lessons from the universe because of changing, the changing of the habits. Look into that later. Okay, so that brings us to today's or this evening's topic. Your breakthrough begins where your comfort ends. What? I do not be making this stuff up. I tell y'all, I be saying stuff before I even read these topics. Like I just literally mentioned that. Stepping out of your comfort zones to activate growth. You got to step on faith. You got to leave behind what no longer serves your purpose. Why comfort is the enemy of transformation. I just said that, not in those words. However, I just said it. What is happening? What is happening? Are people being rude? No, Maria. They're here. They're just listening. We're just talking about different topics here. And welcome to the live. You have to allow yourself. Thank you for asking though. Um, Comfort zones are very they're ugly and they're hideous, and it's something that you have to grow out of, like expeditiously. You can't wallow in the comfortable. What it's doing is it is allowing you to distract yourself from the things that you're really needing to do. And then when it starts to feel uncomfortable, like you are not supposed to continue to sit in that energy, when you need to start making some changes. Um How every blessing requires a little bravery. Be brave, be bold, and be vigilant. I guess. The fear shows up right before evolution. As I was stating earlier, when you um things are gonna fall apart, and at the same time, that is when the universe is aligning you with what you're supposed to be aligned with. Pushing past hesitation so you can reach your next level. Ooh, that's a good one. Don't allow yourself to hold don't allow yourself to hold you back from your greatness. Don't hold yourself back from what you're called to do. Be the best and authentic you know, that you're called to be. What comfort zone is blocking your life that you're praying for? I know what mine is. Mine is not following through with things that I need to follow through with. So I procrastinate a lot. So that's one of the things I need to work on for myself. That I will be working on procrastination and not just sitting and going days and weeks and allowing stuff to happen and then missing stuff because I decided I wanted to sit in this moment. And it's a serious project I need to do that I have not. I'm not gonna lie, I have been working on it. It's just I need to. I don't want to rush anything because anytime you rush anything, it doesn't turn out right. Now, I used to be the person that, if I rush something, I'll do something at the last minute. It turns out marvelously. This particular project, I can't because the person on the receiving end is very picky and I don't have time for foolishness. And money is involved. So, just want to make sure that it is the best finished product that it's ever going to be with no complaints and, like, hey, I like this. So, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And there's other projects I need to start. I'm attempting to get back into it. It's just my mind has this fog. I just can't. I'm not able to turn the words into how I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a book to see if I am able to obtain some type of such inspiration. All right, y'all. It is now 8:30. Thank you all so much for watching and being here with me for these last 2 hours. You know, we have made it through this whole work week. Tomorrow is Saturday, which will be the end of the regular week. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. We're informatively lit over here. Sharing those videos as lives is a free way to donate to the channel to promote channel growth. I gotta work on some content this weekend as well. Um, Donating to the channel also promotes the channel as well. And I also have a membership that you can become part of for $2.99 a month. Subscription. in the near future. Good evening, people. Enjoy your weekend. Yes. Peace, love, light, and gratitude. Peace and love to everyone. Everyone have a great weekend. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. If you do, do it well. Be intentional. Feed your focus and starve your distractions. Play at your own risk and don't stop. Get it. Peace out and y'all have a great night. I love you all. And I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Have a great night. And I'm going to get in my bed. I love you all immensely. Thank you all for the um all of the gets gets for all of the gifts. I appreciate you all immensely. Thank you, Christian, for the 100. And I'll see y'all next week. I promise not. Thank you, El Boogie, for the funny heart. I promise to not keep y'all waiting. However, I will be dropping some content this weekend, so look out for that. Got a lot of content I need to work on, and some other content that I need to edit from a few months ago. Um, so yeah, look out for that too. I might drop a premiere tomorrow. I'm not sure if I do. I will um I'll create a post because I probably need to drop one anyway. Thank you, sis. I'm sending all the love and the peace and the healing to everyone who is not feeling their best right at this moment. Because I know I haven't been because of this super moon. So get y'all some rest and until next week. Peace. Love you too, sis. I love you all immensely. I love everyone. I love y'all. Love y'all.